Hi guys, my name's Paul. Welcome to my YouTube channel, I suppose. I've recently I've recently become gluten and lactose intolerant, and this channel is all about making foods that you can eat if you are either lactose or gluten intolerant, or if you're really unlucky like me, both. The first dish I'm going to make for you is the carbonara. It was my go-to comfort food and will be again. It's gluten-free pasta, it's lactose-free cheese and also lactose-free cream. I'm not going to waffle on too much. I'm going to try and make a video once or twice a week, hopefully twice a week, depending on how my week goes with work and that sort of thing. But yeah, this is sort of my video blog on how I'm sort of going to be cooking and how I cook and how I'm going to be eating. Yeah, let's just see how it goes. Hope you enjoy the future programs. So the first thing that you need to do is that you need to get a pan of hot water on the stove, and you need to light that. So let's just light that quickly, turn it up on high heat. Put the hot water into the pan from your kettle and let it boil. It might take a minute or two. You also want a pinch of salt, and all you do is let it wait. Once your water starts to boil, take 100 grams of gluten-free pasta and just pop that in there like that. Now that's going to take about 9 minutes to cook, and once that's cooked we are going to take that off the heat. We're going to move it over to my sink, and then we're going to make the sauce for the carbonara. I'm going to do things separately just to make it easier and just to break it all down to make it a little bit slower, just so it's easier to follow. Give it a stir every so often, just so it doesn't stick together. Cooking spaghetti is really easy. Just got to watch it and not overdo it. What you're looking for in pasta is the al dente, which is firm to the bite. I think it is. I don't speak much Italian. So, ciao, bella. That's about it. That's about as my Italian gets. So give that a nice stir, so it doesn't stick. Take your tongs, get a pair of these, they're brilliant. And you can pick up a piece of spaghetti, and what you want to do, be really careful because it is boiling water. The fact that it's fallen off says to me that it's probably ready, but you want to double check it anyway. So just take a piece of spaghetti, just bite between your teeth, and it should be quite firm, not soggy, but it shouldn't have a crunch to it. Which is about where this pasta is now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off the heat, I'm going to strain it out in my sink, and then we're going to carry on with the carbonara sauce. So let's take the second pan, and we're going to turn the heat up, and what we're going to do is we're going to take some basil oil, and we're just going to put about 5 to 10 mils in there, just a nice little splash, and we're going to let that heat up. What we're going to do now is take 4 rashers of bacon and just drop that in there like that. And we're going to take our spatula and we're just going to give that a stir. Start to hear that sizzle. We've got the heat nice and high because you want to make that bacon nice and crisp. So now that's starting to brown, then turn the heat down a little bit. And you can see it's all starting to go nice and crisp. I love the smell of bacon, and that basil oil really releases sort of like a basil aromatic aroma. It's lovely. So now we're going to add some garlic, just maybe half a teaspoon of garlic in there like that. And give that a nice stir through. Bacon's crisping up nicely. We're nearly ready for the next step, which is to add our cream. You really smell that garlic coming through now. So that garlic is now starting to brown and the bacon's starting to crisp. So we're going to add our cream. So we want 50 mils of lactose-free cream. Put that in there like that. And what you want to do is you want to reduce the cream slightly, just to thicken it up. So let's turn that heat right down. Next thing you want to do is you want to take an egg, and you want just the egg yolk. So you're going to have to split it. So tap it on the side, and then all you do is pass the yolk between the 2 shells and drop that in. And you need to stir that in very, very fast. Let's turn that heat right down. We're going to add 50 grams of grated cheese, which is also lactose free, and give that a nice good stir. And let's turn that heat right off now. So just give that a nice stir. And then you want to add your basil and stir that in, and then you want to get your pasta. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you stir through your pasta really quick, otherwise you're going to end up with scrambled egg texture, and nobody wants scrambled egg in their carbonara. I've done it a couple of times and I've had to go to the chip shop. I know, yeah, I'd rather eat chips than scrambled egg. But I've not done it this time. And put your tongs directly straight down into the pasta and turn it like that, and then pinch, and then just drop it into the centre of the bowl, like so. And what you want to do is you want to build the pasta up to make it look really nice. And the bacon's sticking, the sauce is nice and thick and sticky, exactly the way I like it. So just drop all that there, like that. You'll notice I've not put much seasoning in it. The bacon is quite salty. If you do like a little bit more salt in, obviously put a little bit more in. I will season it before I eat it. So once you've done that, I always like to make things look pretty, to tidy up. So what you need to do, once you've just spent sort of 10-15 minutes making that dish, it's lovely, it's for you, your guests, your loved one, your date maybe. And what I've got here is just some small diced tomatoes, and you just want to sprinkle that over the top. It's called a garnish. It makes the dish look really presentable, and I've got a little bit of basil in there like that. Thanks for watching. That is how you make carbonara. I'm going to sign off very soon because I want to tuck into this before it goes cold. Remember to subscribe to my channel. There are going to be some more lactose free and gluten free recipes on this channel, and if you are struggling with anything lactose free or gluten free, drop me a message in the comments below. I'm sure I can help you, or give you recommendations or anything like that. In the meantime, ciao.